All right, let's roll. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Hi everyone, my name's Cullum Stirling, Realtor with the Stirling Venture Group at Keller Williams. I'm sitting here today at Intrigue Athletics with Emily Stirling. If you haven't caught on already, she is my wife. And so I may be a little bit biased about Intrigue, but I do think if you go check out all the local Facebook groups, as well as Google reviews, or any other place that has reviews, I think you guys will agree that Intrigue Athletics is a pretty amazing place. So with that said, Emily, tell us a little bit about Intrigue.
Yeah, so Intrigue Athletics was founded in September 2003 by our beautiful owner, Ginger Rains, who is a lifelong Mount Juliet, Tennessee resident.
Awesome. Okay, so what does Intrigue offer?
We offer gymnastics and tumbling. We have classes for kids 18 months and up. You would be amazed at what all kids can do, even at 2 years old. It's pretty awesome what all kids can do. But so we have classes, we call them parent-taught classes, so where a parent or guardian comes out onto the floor with them. From there, we step it up to preschool classes where the kid is out there on their own with the instructor. And then we have recreational gymnastics and tumbling classes for kids from ages 5 and up as well. We also have a competitive team. We have USAG levels 2 through 10, as well as the Excel levels, if you're familiar with that. We also do some supplemental activities on the side as well, such as birthday parties, summer camp, and open gym.
So you guys have a pretty wide variety to attend any sort of kid.
Sure.
Okay. So what's your story? How did you become involved with Intrigue?
Well, aside from the fact that I am 4'9", so I had no choice but to be a gymnast, essentially. Just kidding about that. But no, so I started with our owner, Ginger, when I was 7 years old, and I'm 30 now. So all these years later, she's still pretty much stuck with me. Mm-hmm. Intrigue is by far my home away from home, if not home more often than home, and I love it that way. Intrigue is so very near and dear to my heart. I started gymnastics as a little girl. I have an older sister who did gymnastics, so of course I had to follow in her footsteps and do everything that my older sister did. So I found gymnastics and started competing when I was about 8 years old, and then from there I had the chance to compete at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater on the Warhawk gymnastics team in college. After that, I traveled to Atlanta, where I lived there for a couple of years as the editorial director of Inside Gymnastics magazine. So as you can see, gymnastics is very near and dear to my heart. But even though I was working in the industry of gymnastics, I felt like something was truly missing, and so I just felt like God didn't make me to sit behind a desk every day. Even though I was covering gymnastics, as a magazine editor, I still just missed being hands-on with kids in the gym. And so in January 2015, I moved back home to Lebanon and back home to Intrigue, and I've been coaching here full-time ever since.
Wow. Okay. Ginger, I feel your pain for having to have this lady in your life every single day, but it's okay. She does all right.
He's kidding, I hope.
Mm-hmm. So, Emily, you obviously have a lifelong story with gymnastics. You were an athlete, now you're a coach. What is your favorite part about being a coach?
Oh my gosh, that's such a hard question. I feel like I could answer it in so many different ways every single day in the gym. Every day in the gym is different. The kids may be different that you're working with one day, or just they may be at a different place that day. And I think overall, though, one of my favorite parts of being a coach is hearing that I did it and seeing that expression on a kid's face when they do something that they never thought they could do. And whether that's a 3-year-old who walks across the balance beam for the first time, or a 17-year-old who lands a double back, which is 2 backflips before your feet hit the ground. No matter what the difficulty level is, just seeing kids accomplish something, like I said, that they never thought that they could do is definitely one of my favorites. And kind of parallel with that, I love seeing the expression on a parent's face too when their child accomplishes something big or small. It's just so rewarding to get to see that. And not to mention, another one of my favorites is the incredible coaches that I get to work with as well, and just people that you meet along the way.
Awesome. So if you haven't already convinced parents to maybe put their kids in gymnastics, if a parent came up to you and asked you why should they consider putting their kid in gymnastics, what would you say to them?
Well, aside from the fact that being able to stand on your hands and do all these flips and tricks is awesome, gymnastics, it develops so many wonderful things that it's hard to package into one other childhood activity. So whether that's upper body strength, lower body strength, cardiovascular strength, balance, coordination, determination, perseverance, time management, I mean, you name it, gymnastics offers all of that. And it also teaches kids to follow direction and work with other children. It teaches discipline, and for some kids, they may not be old enough to go to school yet, or a Mother's Day Out program or things like that. And so it's a great outlet to learn how to navigate listening to a teacher and work with classmates, but also it's a fun, safe environment here. And we learn how to fall down, and we teach kids how to get back up again. And I think both figuratively and literally, that's a great life lesson to learn. Life knocks us down quite a bit, and gymnastics teaches us to get back up again. And so, I couldn't encourage parents enough to get their kids involved in gymnastics.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And, I'm a sort of a, coming from the outside looking in, it's amazing the bonds that the coaches and the kids form, when
Absolutely.
they are a
gift.
part of gymnastics from, teeny weeny little kid up to 18 plus years old.
Teeny weeny little adults.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be tiny to do gymnastics either.
No, absolutely not.
To fit the bill.
But yeah, it's one of those things like anything, you don't know unless you try.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So for those that want to sign up their kids, or maybe want to hear a little bit more about Intrigue and what you guys offer, and if it's for them, how do they find out? Or how do they sign up?
So one thing you can do is you can always stop by. Our office hours are listed on our website, which is intriguegym.com. We are conveniently located just off the square in Lebanon, and we also have a location where we offer some morning classes just off of 109 as well. But so checking out our website, you can learn a lot of information about our program, lots of frequently asked questions, that kind of thing. And then we're also super active on Facebook and Instagram, so we use our social media to give parents and families kind of a more inside look at who Intrigue is as a program. We're one big family around here, so you get the feel for that when you check out our social media. And then best thing to do really is just to give us a call. From there, our wonderful office staff will let you know our schedule, our available class days and times, and schedule a free trial class to make sure that your child loves it, which I'm sure they will. And then from there, like I said, our office ladies are the keepers of the schedule, and so they can help answer any questions that you have.
Awesome. Okay. So thank you. So yeah, keep an eye out. You guys will see all the contact info for Intrigue Athletics on the screen, as well as below, websites, Instagram accounts, everything like that. Be sure to check it out. So again, my name is Cullum Stirling, Realtor with the Stirling Venture Group. I'm here to help out with all your real estate needs. Give me a call. If I can't help you out, I'll find someone who can. This is Emily Stirling. She is one of the coaches here at Intrigue Athletics. And we hope to see you guys out in our local community.
Thanks for having me.
You're absolutely welcome. Thank you for joining. It's been a blast. I hope you guys have taken at least something of value from this interview. Otherwise, we will see you guys out in our community. See you guys soon.
Know someone or a local business that would love to be featured on the channel and our local community page? Follow the link below or give me a call or email. We're here to support our local community, and I hope you are too. Below you'll find our local community website with access to local deals, lots of events, as well as more interviews.